right, so on to the last session, which is the third product, access case files. Basically, we also call them case file collection. And those are the full series of cases which have basic science, the clinical rotation, and postgraduate cases. So the idea with this is to really, through these are not real life patient, cases, but they're realistic cases where it links the clinical and the non-clinical basically, and gives refreshers. So even your undergrad medical students would love these, to use them. Nursing as well, anybody really seeking case-based learning, teaching is this is the place to be. So we've covered all the basic science cases. I've opened all of them right here, but under the basic science, we have anatomy, biochemistry, all the way to the physiology. So if I'll just show you what these look like. They kind of have the similar setting of what you see in access medicine, but obviously access medicine has very limited number of cases. So here, Achilles tendon rupture, again, realistic basically case. And then you have at the end comprehension question, because we want these to be used like for assessments always, yes, I'm learning, linking my basically clinical, non-clinical, but I do want to find out where everybody's at. So these could be used by faculty as a remediation tool as well. So I do, encourage pointing that out to your faculty. We have the clinical rotation cases, and I think this is where they get more into the depth of using these when they're in their rotation years. And we cover really every topic right here. So if somebody's, in their family medicine rotations, then we have a lot of cases that are included, divided by system or topic, and they can really get to them. If I wanted something on infectious diseases, we're doing the week-to-week rotation, then we have all these cases. And right here, these could be shared as well or assigned through just all these extra additional features that they could, actually with these, all you need to do is copy the URL and embed it, and it takes them right here. And instructors will have, and faculty, and actually students will have, if they answer these, they can save the answers, they can show the answer, and it tells them a rationale of right or wrong question. So that's available. If we go back, so after all the clinical rotation, we have some postgraduate cases, and those are again divided by the specialty. So not as much as the clinical, but there's quite a bit that are cases for the post graduation. Clerkship maybe, or even to use in anything, we have those cases available as well. We have podcasts and audio as well that are available. So from those cases, we have family and internal, OB-GYN and surgery. So we got, so let's stick to family medicine. I'll just want to show you some of these podcasts that are available, and they are again under 15 minutes, I'm gonna say. And chronic obstruction, I do want to show this one. And again, there's a transcript as well that is available. And Dr. Toy, by the way, is the author of all these case studies. And It just tells you a little bit about, he's the editor-in-chief for McGraw Hill case collection. And just his style for these is what makes them really popular, because he is an MD as well. So these are made by experts in the field.
The learning system to grasp the mechanisms in action.
What else? See if you can do the audio, then we don't have, but I just wanna like,
Yeah, I can't do
okay,
it there,
so I'll
sorry.
play. Maybe. It's not. Yeah.
Here, yes.
It's not.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna skip that, but you get the gist of what I'm trying to tell you, so these are also, narrated by Dr. Toy, so it's they're pretty cool, so we have the podcast and the audio kind of companion to these cases. My case history just shows basically what cases I might have viewed and how much time, like today, it shows the two that I opened, but it's you'll see if I completed any cases. So if you wanted to, if any faculty wanna do like self-assessment or remediation, then they can come back and see, and like if they assign anything, if they've completed or if they just viewed and fast forward through the case, or if they really done all the questions. So this is a really good remediation tool to be done. And it tells you like, if they completed the questions, they could email them as well, and the faculty can correct them through that way. There is obviously the access profile as well, where it can like me, it'll show right here what cases I've taken, and it was those ones that I were just seeing. But if you wanna also see what review questions have been done as well, it'll show you all the review questions and the score and the questions that were taken. So this is another way to see if that remediation kind of tool is working with some of the students that need to be, taking things like that. So I've done some case files from the physiology, and obviously I've only got 50% right, so and I did some anesthesiology and did not do any here, so, but there's a chance to retake these. I did some from the CRNA as well, but that shows you, it's a quick record keeping of what the students are looking at and see. Okay, I'm gonna go back. So right here, obviously under the main view, it tells you the case history. It's you can go again. There's a shortcut to all the case files that are available here, but as well there's a tab up top. So a lot of this site is all about cases basically, so there's ample amount. We don't have like review question outside of the cases, and we don't have like any videos outside of just what's available through the few specialties. So it's a little bit different than what is your view on the other access verticals that are available. But there are tons of cases that cover, multiple really specialties, especially for the UNE, basically students, they have all of these. Yeah, any questions? I mean, there's not really much to cover here as far as like demoing what's available, but it's a lot of stuff that makes the collection really complete by having the basic, the clinical, and the postgraduate cases. Yeah. And the same like functionalities. When I go into anesthesia, so if I was to pick one, these could be just once you take them, they could be emailed all these answers, and or or the link to this specific case could be basically embedded into the curriculum or just the class basically. Lib guides as well, so.
If instructors are looking for, a case on a certain thing, could they just do that keyword search? Will that search all the case files?
They can,
Okay.
so, yeah, give me some keyword, let's look and see where it takes us, it'll take you through, cause this, if you see here, search case file collection, so the case file collection will have all this.
Okay.
But, let's look something up, any terms? Let's see, what we,
DBT, see if there's anything on that. I'm thinking nursing.
yeah, absolutely, here we go.
Okay.
Is that so?
Yeah.
Yeah, and the search result are filtered by resource type, so cases and images, like I said right here, there are no textbooks, I mean, they're based on Dr. Toy's, I think he's an author as well, besides making these cases, so this is from, so you won't find any textbooks, but these are all just realistic cases, but you have 89 cases and you have an image. I'm just interesting to see what the image is. Oh, that's an emergency medicine. Oh, okay.
The countdown.
I know, I don't like that image. Let's see, maybe. Oh, okay, it took me to access emergency medicine. Oh, okay, come on, I'll redirect it, so I don't know why.
Does that make sense? We have that?
You do have that,
Okay.
yes, you do have
So-
access emergency medicine.
If we didn't have it, it wouldn't show up.
Yeah, well, it should,
It should link to it.
it should link, I think something's wrong.
Okay, sorry.
Okay, yeah, something is definitely wrong, it should link to it. I do wanna see the cases, it should, plus I have access to the entire library, so I don't know why it didn't link me. Alright, I do wanna pick the first one, just to show you, so case, approach, references and comprehensions questions, so. Yeah, so the taxonomy works, even from the main page, where you can get to what you need to find out within the case file. As there are a lot of them, I mean, drew things from almost every clinical collection, like I see a lot of these, it wouldn't be in the basic sciences, but it drew a lot of from a lot of the specialties right here. Yeah. So tell the nurses, yeah, nursing students love this one too, like I said, nursing, undergraduate, yeah, if you don't have a PA program, do you?
Yes.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
They love it as well, so PAs love this content as well, so.
And it's in health sciences, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, the PAs, forgot about the PAs, sorry, I didn't even mention the ones, but yeah, so this will be great for PA students as well. It's part of like the PA specialty collection that we sell into the physician assistant programs. So yeah, this is like every case that you can find for that realistic simulated basically learning. Yeah. And that's all I have for case base, basically, we got a few minutes still, can give those back to you, or we can, if you have any questions to answer. And all I can say is please promote them, I know that they're on the A to Z, and yeah, let's hope that, they all get used, we got quite a bit of resources, and find it all together through the Access app as well would be a great place. So encourage, everybody to create the Access profile and download the Access app, because it'll give you access to everything that's provided, from McGraw Hill. That's like really the best place to draw it all in through the Access app and Access profile. And you want them to really use this content and be able to get whatever they're looking for on their phone. Like I said, they're not gonna carry a textbook, they're not gonna, they're not gonna walk into the library, it's like, okay, do you have the Harrison internal medicine, textbooks, like, okay, that's it's a great book, but that's the thing of, of the past. And Harrison's is the new edition, just so you know, so we're on that 22nd edition, so. Lot of, it's a big year for McGraw Hill. Most of our big textbooks are updated this year. Like, the Vanderbilt, pediatrics, and a lot of that content is on Access Medicine, just so you know. So you get them without having the actual virtual books.
So if a faculty member or instructor wants to use a case, you recommend using the URL to take the student there. Is there any like future integration with Canvas or learning management?
Absolutely,
There is.
absolutely. So through the LTI integration, yep, we can do that. If you need any help, please, our customer success people have a lot of time on their hands. I mean, let's keep them busy.
Sure.
Let's keep them busy. They can do online sessions where they can show you, or they have recorded videos on the user access center. I think I shared that quickly. That access user center, it's yours to access. It's just basically if you're, I think I put it in the last chat, but this accessusercenter.com gets you to everything that you need as a librarian, or anybody in the library. So if you wanted there's a webinar archive, so you can get all the webinars that are pre-recorded. Access app, here we go, for your medical education. So this is a whole recording about the Access app, because we launched the app in 2023, so there was a lot of, so you can watch that. What's new on Access Medicine? Here, there's a webinar that's recorded for that. If you wanted to pull user statistics, this is the place that you want to go to. We're happy to pull them for you, but there's also, just videos to show you how you can do that. You just need to get to Site Manager, because that's where we house everything. Content maps. I told you that there's a content map available for the advanced practice nursing based on the AACN, but we also have these content maps for Access Physiotherapy, and that's based on the ARC PA as well. So we have all those. We have also content maps based on nursing specialty. I know you focus on nurses today on the College of Nursing, but we have that based on the track as well. That's available. Mark records. What librarian doesn't like Mark records or titles list? Those are available right here for all these sites as well. So I think most of the sites you have would be under here. So this is a really important site for your basically admin behind the scene kind of tools to get things. Under medical products, you can go really and get to whatever product you subscribe, and then you can see what's available. So for Access APN, I bet you, if you wanna, do the lib guides, you want a logo, you don't have the logo, and we can have access to those. These smart guides are really cool. I like them. Jen Skorupa is the customer success manager that is affiliated with the Access platform. So that's all she does. She's not allowed to do any board reviews or, because we have obviously for our undergraduate medical education, the kind of the clinical, the rotation content where they're preparing for their USMLE. So I'm not the only rep. You probably get called on by Tiffany Reese. She has they have the board boards and beyond, and they have the first aid forward. That's totally separate than the Access basically product. But Jen is dedicated to that, and she does these wonderful guides. If you ever want any marketing or anything, then I'm happy to connect her with you. But right here you can find so much. Not that you have time on your hands, right? But yeah, there's a logo, like I said. There's a user guide. There are videos. Anything that you want. This is on the user interface update, because we did a whole user interface. I did mention it when I started talking about the Access a profile that most of our sites have a unified look, so you don't get lost, like they all look the same. We did that. So there's a lot of information right here. They're available. There's something here for the Access app, so you know, any really helpful videos or recordings, they will be available right here. Well, we got even for the Spanish speaking, you know, because we have the app that could be translating into Spanish as well. But yeah, this is really great site. If you ever like, it's like, Jeanette, where can I pull that? This is the place to really come, is the Access User Center. Yeah. Oh, there's like good guides as well, so. And LibGuides available for all the Access medical platforms. I do, it's good to put a face to the name, and this is Jen. Basically, she's the customer success colleague that takes care of the Access product. But any LibGuides you want, you can have them right here as well. They're all available. Yeah, and these are all customer facing, so you can grab anything that you want to use from this site. And this, you get to it from just right here, the guides. Lot of resources. Yeah. Wonderful. Any questions? Right, thank you.
Thanks.
Absolutely. I'm gonna stop sharing.